Welcome back, everybody! Do you think I'm going to be guilty today? Well, it's a possibility anyway. But, I don't know, I have other plans, of course. And in fact, I already kind of have an idea what I might have to be doing here. I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to present anything right now, of course, but I feel like I have to present this. Because there's a weird little screen in between A and B lots, so how the heck did she catch Lana? I wonder. But it feels like there could be multiple things here. There's this one. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Where was the other one? When I arrested her, that's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star resistance is futile. So I'm thinking it could either be that one I mentioned before, or this one, because, I don't know, just like how you caught her in that situation, I don't know. Anyway, though, I am going to go back to the beginning, just because I'm not 100% sure what the real answer is. It could be any of these, really. So let's just start pressing things, shall we? So where is this Partian on the floor plans? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her for more details. Yes, do that. I like to see this on the floor plan just to be safe. The lunch lane car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in the B block. So you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing! The cough-up queen lunch lady athlete indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. How come Miss Sky didn't get away? That is a good question, really. When I arrested her, I mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star resistance is futile. But that's where I'm a little bit stumped here. Does that mean I present that to this because they said that, or I don't know. Really caught her and explained her rights to her. Okay, so anyway, let's just press everything just to be sure, I guess. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else? Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? You mean this cell phone? Ask further. By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall? That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently, it was out of order. And so she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. So why didn't she just use her cell phone from the beginning? I wonder. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should, of course, add this to your testimony. The things I do to please the rookie defense attorney. I have to present something to this? Huh? Okay. She gave up trying to use the phone on the wall and just used her cell phone. do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Aha! I was going to ask the same thing. I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. You're calling the judge a rookie too? The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone in the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. Then when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? What is it, Mr. Wright? I think I know exactly what the problem is here because, you know, the phone was technically found... Well, let me show the picture real quick. The phone was technically found right next to her feet, right by the car, actually. So, you know, I don't think so, Angel. Oh, how do I prove that exactly? That's what I want to know. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to press this one. Oh, let's just keep pressing things, even though that's probably the one we gotta go for, right? She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a plate of foie gras. Huh? She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum? There was an oil drum lying on its side at the scene of the crime. But it's strange. What's that? If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way? The car entrance. That's right! It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. ... Excellent! More mysteries! Wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. So, Miss Sky tried to run. I'm sorry my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright. Not as sorry as I am. But she didn't do it. You have to believe me. I honestly don't know why she's so sure about that, but go figure anyway. So let's see. She gave up trying to use the phone on the wall and just used her cell phone. Yeah, totally. I believe that. No, I don't. I don't really believe that. So seriously, though, how would I prove this exactly? Would it just be with the cell phone itself? The word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. But that doesn't actually describe the situation, does it? But it doesn't have to describe the situation. Or does it? Huh, the parking lot with Edgewood's car, touch the check button for details. Well, I don't know. I'm still thinking, it's not in this photo, is it? I didn't see it in this photo, but you never know. Maybe it was just there and I just didn't see it for some reason. Well, honestly, the phone was not right where she said it was, so I can only think of one thing here. So maybe I present the phone and then it's like, oh, you're wrong. What are you talking about? The phone was over here or something like that. But at the same time, I wonder though. Let's give it a shot, and if not, I'm freaking guilty. I'm guilty. Are you serious? I'm guilty? I knew that was a contradiction. Okay, I probably presented the wrong evidence. I was probably supposed to present the map or something, and that's like, oh, okay, that's what you do or something. You've got to be kidding me, really. I just knew, like, oh, this is obvious, right? And then it's like, no, that's not the answer. The obvious answer is not the answer. Go figure, of course. This court sees no reason the defense has failed to the significance of the prosecution's claims of Miss Lana Sky guilty. The accused will surrender to the court as a pending trial of the higher courts of the... No, we failed. We suck at this game. I suck at this game. Why? I don't get it. Seriously, would you guys have not presented the phone right there? I'm just curious. I think the phone was probably the right answer right about here, wasn't it now? Okay, well, probably should have saved after doing all that testimony, shouldn't I have? Especially after, well, you know what? I don't even need to do anything else, do I? I can just press this one thing again, right? I mentioned muffler. That's what I had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made it escape, but again, wait, which one was it? Was it this one? I don't remember. I think it was number 3 actually. So yeah, whatever. Well, anyway though, I guess maybe I won't make a cut because maybe I'll have to just do this one, but either way though, I don't know though. I honestly thought like, oh, it's gotta be the phone, right? Of course. Well, why wouldn't that be right? It would only make sense, of course. Jeez. Talking on her phone, you mean no, the cell phone? No. I'm gonna ask further, of course. Yes, I know what phone we're talking about here. We're talking about cell phones and phones that were in the wrong positioning. But how do I prove it's in the wrong positioning? Do I just show the map? There's gotta be something I showed to that, because that was amended testimony, and the amended testimony is always the right answer, of course, right? Right? No? Wrong? I have no idea. Either way, it just doesn't make any sense. You would think they'd be right. It kind of sucks you can't skip it when you get a game over in these situations. You know what I mean, everyone? You know, it sucks. It's just like you can't press the B button. You can only press the B button whenever you actually see the testimony for the first time. I think you can't press the B button at all. Like, I'm just pressing it like crazy. It's not working. I have to press the A button. And pressing the B button works later. But, you know, there's no point in really pressing. You just gotta holding it's the better one, of course. So if you're trying to use your phone on the wall, and just use your cell phone. Alright. Let's just do that again, because why not? We already know. We already know that's what we're going for. It's not like we gotta do anything else out of that, right? So just, heck, I don't know. Save some time, because I'm probably gonna get more guilty verdicts, because the answer I thought was the right answer was not the right answer, which really sucks, so... Alright, what are we gonna do here? The floor plans. It could be the floor plans. It could not be the victim's note, of course, so let's see. I don't know what the answer could be. The floor plans. Nope. Gosh dang it. I'm just wrong here. What else could it be? What could prove that the phone was where it was? What would prove that the phone was right next to the car? Am I not thinking this through correctly? What's the answer? Huh. I'm so confused, everyone. I'm so very confused. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. Don't know how to prove something so obvious like that. Like, I thought, oh, if I just showed the phone, that's all I gotta really do, to show the phone, and then that's like, oh, okay. That's where it was. It was over there somewhere. Then I show the floor plans, like maybe I had the point to where the phone really was. That's what that'd be like my second choice. Like, oh, I just point to the map and show, oh, that's where the phone really was. And then that didn't work either. So, how do I prove it exactly? I'm gonna probably make a cut after this next guilty verdict. So let's see. Let's make this one count then. We've used this. We've used that. And that has been presented already, so I'm a little bit confused actually. Where do I go with this? Wait a second, no. She didn't mention the word muffler, did she? I mean, it does say that in the testimony now, but I thought they said that. I thought they said that wasn't actually said. That she just hung up before anything happened. Hold on a second there. Did I examine the phone again to see what happens with this? Maybe. Let's see. There's no need to push this again. What's wrong? You look like I do. Okay, never mind. That's nothing. I don't know. I thought I'd just give it a shot. You never know. Maybe she would give me that hint again. But that's another thing, though. The word muffler was heard over during. I know this is the amended testimony, but I want to look at this again. Chief prosecutor made to escape. It's Angel Star. Resistance is futile. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. I don't know, everyone. I just don't know. Goodman's ID. Maybe that's what got dropped? Huh. I guess it's a possibility anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, everyone. It was kind of near that position, so maybe it was. Let's try that. No. Alrighty then, everyone. That kind of sucks. I'm unfortunately guilty once again. How many more guilties will I get before the end of this? I don't know. It's gonna be too many. I'm probably gonna present every piece of evidence, minus the attorney's badge, and it's gonna be like, oh, okay, that's fine. I mean, we're just gonna go through the guilty, and then as soon as I say guilty, we're gonna make a cut. So that'll be great, right? At least I think so, anyway. Well, this is guilty. 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 Nope, still guilty, everyone. I'm guilty again! And to think I once knew the answer, but I didn't. I give up! Ah, jeez. No! Oh, great. Oh, great. Okay. Okay, so this is where I went wrong here. Apparently, when I reloaded the save file, apparently just getting the testimony wasn't good enough. I had to press that testimony again, and then present. Then I had to present, what is this? The parking lot floor plans. So that was the second thing I did after the cell phone, but I was declared guilty because I didn't press that statement again. I didn't even know you had to press a statement in order to make the evidence start working. I literally just wasted so much time. I probably included like the first like 7 or 8 guilty verdicts I got because I tried literally just about every piece of evidence on this piece of testimony, and I was just like, I started trying it on everything else. I was like, okay, nothing here worked. Not even the attorney's badge. I was like, okay. Yeah, I even tried the attorney's badge, everyone. I tried everything. Didn't work. So I was like, okay, maybe this is just a decoy testimony then. Maybe it got added on there, but it didn't really actually do anything. So I tried other things. I was just like, this is not working. What am I doing? I'm wasting time here. This is stupid. So I decided, alright, I'm just going to press everything again and then just see what happens. And then it was like I still didn't get anything, so I decided, maybe, like, oh, maybe just pressing it will just activate the evidence I need or something. Which wouldn't make any sense, because I didn't change the testimony. Usually that only happens if the testimony gets changed, but the testimony was not changed, so why would that work now? But it did! I'm so upset right now. I'm upset at myself here. Because, like I said, I should have, I'm dumb. I'm just dumb, everyone. I'm sorry. I really am dumb. I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky, just like I have a personal grudge against this game for giving me 50 million guilty verdicts. Oh, jeez. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You, who together with the chief prosecutor kicked me out 2 years ago. ... Well, Miss Starr? This is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Ahem! Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't have possibly seen Miss Sky making that phone call. ... I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. Didn't she say that she climbed the fence though? So she would have seen it in that case. I don't freaking know. Wah! Order! Order! What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about what she saw, where she saw it, the order of events. I don't know. Oh, this is terrible, everyone. I don't even know what she saw. Is she wrong about what she saw? No, I don't think she is. I think she's wrong about where she saw it, actually. Or is that also wrong? I think that's wrong. That's gonna go with where she saw it. She tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. It would be pointless for her to lie about it. Pointless to lie. I see. The witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. In other words, Miss Starr witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Starr witnessed this crime was here. Where? Oh, the security room, right? I assume anyway? This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room? Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second level, so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness not being part of the prosecutor's office couldn't park into A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime in the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr? ... How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star. Order! Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? She talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands. It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. ... Huh? Me? Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Miss Starr witnessed a crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Angle of view to the crime, distance to the crime, difference in lighting? Difference in lighting? Huh. I wonder... I don't know. The angle to the view. Would the angle matter, though? Distance to the crime? Would the distance matter? Probably not. It's a difference in lighting. Huh. I don't know, everyone. Would there be a difference in lighting specifically? I don't know, actually. This doesn't really say anything in relation to lighting. That doesn't look like there's any lighting problems, so... I want to say angle to the crime, perhaps. So let's try... Oh, boy. I don't want to be guilty right now, everyone. Jeez, angle to view to the crime. Why the angle at which you saw the crime occur would change? The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and, she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime. And this is important, why? You're guilty. Perhaps you'd like to... Yes, I would. Okay. I'll be right back again, everyone. Guilty. Alrighty then, I'm back again, everyone. And this time, I have a save point to this point here, so this time I won't be like, okay, I'm gonna go back to that point again, because why not? I don't want to do it in the moment. It's just terrible to do it in the moment. I'd rather do it when I'm not in the moment, so I don't know. So anyway, now that we're back here again, what could it have changed, everyone? You know, I wonder. I really don't feel like it'd be distance. That wouldn't make any sense, would it? I mean, maybe it would. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, if she said that she saw it from where she saw it, then I don't know. Maybe we would see it from somewhere else. And difference in lighting? I don't know, everyone. I just don't know. Well, let's just give that a shot, shall we? It's a difference in lighting. Lighting? What does that mean? Well, it means Oh, gosh, every time he says, oh, that's such a bad sign right there. See the security guard station is on the 2nd level. So, she would have seen the crime in better lighting conditions. And this is important why, shut up, it can't be distance. How can that possibly be right? It doesn't make sense. How does it make sense? I don't get it. This game's ruining me right now. It's showing just how bad my logic really is, isn't it now? I don't get it. I compared the distance from B lot and the distance from the security lot, and it looks the same. It looks like it's about the same distance. So how would the distance be any different? Could I be stuck? Perhaps? Is it not distance? Is it none of these three? Is it something else? I wonder. Distance of the crime. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. ... Miss Starr, you witnessed this crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? ... Well, witness. You. Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. Oh, did you know? And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. So what'd you do then, huh? Got any explanations for that? Oh, come on. You couldn't have ran all that way. So I had to go through the visitors' parking in the B block. That's quite a detour. Yeah, I'll say. I'll say. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? Hopefully we're not talking about Dragon Ball Z 5 minutes here or anything like that. This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. You have a point. And the spork is a wonderful invention. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something and not get guilty again. Do I have any evidence to stop this? I'm going to... Honestly, I think I do have evidence for this technically. Because they say it was at 5:18 and the crime was at 5:15. So I think there was. I think there is some evidence here actually, but I don't know. The autopsy report doesn't really make any sense because they've said many times 5:15, 5:15, 5:15. So yeah, it has to be. It has to be that. So yes, raise an objection. Raise an objection. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You can make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta in the nuts, rookie. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yeah! Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. I didn't have to prove it with the phone or anything either, that's kind of funny. She has a grudge against the defendant, and there is a blank in her testimony. ... Mr. Edgeworth is the next witness ready to go. Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright! That was too close. No, we got guilty about 100,000 times, but you know, whatever. We were able to get back because of save points, oh my gosh. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned. So, okay. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr. Ah. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Ooh! A triple-decker! Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Come on, I want my strikes back, though. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? Probably a few too many things, maybe. Decisive evidence, witness testimony. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other was the defendant, Miss Lana Sky's blood. And why was she bleeding? This shoe proves it. It's flawless decisive evidence. What? There was blood found on that shoe? Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Objection!
Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence?
Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself.
And you had blood tests performed?
Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence.
What?
You should know the 2 rules of evidence law, Miss Starr. Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, the shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being.
Is that right, Mr. Wright? Seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. ... Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, the shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. You can at least study some evidence law, really. The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. Well, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Victim's shoe added to the court record. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Alrighty then. Decisive evidence. Oh no.
Alright, well, first of all, before we save, let's take a look at our new evidence, shall we? Let's see here. Victim shoe. White enamel shoe. Bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Sky. Still have to wonder why there's blood from her, but who knows, I guess. Alrighty then, what can we do with this? What can we do with this? Nothing here I see, so...
Well, I'm assuming it's the blood. Excuse me. I'm assuming it's the blood we gotta examine. Do both of these work?
Ah! There's blood here too!
On the sole of the shoe? It's gotta be the victim's. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood.
All this blood, it's horrible!
This blood might be an important clue. Is it now? And this is the same one, it looks like, so that's alright, I suppose. And the one on the top, what is that one? Is it Lana's blood or something?
This blood, it's my sister's, right?
It appears so. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. She must have cut herself at the time of the crime.
Poor sis!
Maybe that's not decisive evidence after all? I don't know. Well, anyway, jeez, why does that have to be more? I don't want to, I just have to go through another witness with one strike, though! Oh my gosh! Everyone, this is terrible! What do I do? What do I do about this stuff? I have no idea. Anyway, I guess on the next exciting episode, I guess we will continue with where we left off, and hopefully I won't get any more guilty verdicts on me here. Hopefully we don't have to be like, oh, pause. Oh my gosh, what do I do? I don't even know. I'm stuck now. Holy cow, I'm terrible at this. Jeez Louise. Alright, everyone. I'll see you all later. We'll hopefully not be guilty anyway. Bye!